Hi, I'm conducting interview simulations today to show you what separates successful candidates from those who get rejected. We'll go through 4 common interview questions. For each one, you'll see the wrong answer most students give, my feedback, and then the right answer using PrepWind frameworks. Question 2. Complete. You now know how to present your projects powerfully, but technical skills are only half the equation. Behavioral questions reveal how you work with people. And this next question eliminates more candidates than any coding problem. Question 3. Tell me about a time you disagreed with a team member. How did you handle it?
Yeah, there was this one time in our final year project, my teammate wanted to use MongoDB for the database, but I thought MySQL would be better. We argued about it for like 2 days. He was pretty stubborn about it, so eventually I just gave up and we went with MongoDB. It worked out fine in the end. Yeah, that's it.
This answer just raised 5 red flags for me. Red flag 1. No context. Why were you disagreeing? What was at stake? Red flag 2. We argued for 2 days. That sounds like ego, not problem solving. Red flag 3. He was stubborn, so I gave up. You either blamed your teammate or you're passive. Both are bad. Red flag 4. No structure. You rambled through the story with no clear resolution. Red flag 5. It worked out fine. No learning, no growth, no reflection. Here's what this question really asks. Can you handle conflict professionally? Do you collaborate or fight? Do you learn from disagreements? Your answer told me, you don't handle conflict well. Let me show you the framework that works. When answering behavioral questions, use the STAR method. Situation, task, action, result, not rambling, not vague stories, a structured answer that shows maturity. Here's how to answer any behavioral question. Situation, 15 seconds. Set the context. What was the project? What was the disagreement? Why did it matter? Keep it brief. Just the setup. Task, 10 seconds. What was your responsibility? What did you need to accomplish? Make your role crystal clear. Action, 30 seconds. This is the meat. What did you do? How did you handle it? Show your decision-making. Show your maturity. Show your people skills. This is where I evaluate you. Result, 15 seconds. What happened? Did it work? What did you learn? Every answer must end with learning. That shows growth. Total, about 70 seconds. STAR method turns messy stories into structured answers. It works for any behavioral question: leadership, failure, pressure, learning, conflict. Let me ask you again. Use STAR this time. Ready? Tell me about a time you disagreed with a team member.
Situation. During our capstone project, we were building a mobile app. My teammate and I disagreed on the database choice. He wanted MongoDB, I preferred PostgreSQL. The deadline was tight, and we couldn't afford to waste time debating. Task. As the technical lead, I needed to make a decision that was data-driven, not ego-driven, while maintaining team cohesion. Action. Instead of arguing, I proposed a 1-hour benchmark test. We each set up our preferred database with our actual schema and ran performance tests on realistic data volumes. I documented the results objectively: query speed, scalability limits, team expertise level with each technology. We reviewed the data together. PostgreSQL was 35% faster for our specific use case, but MongoDB had better documentation for our team's skill level. I acknowledged his concern about the learning curve. We decided on PostgreSQL but allocated extra time for knowledge transfer. I created a quick reference guide for the team. We decided on PostgreSQL but allocated extra time for knowledge transfer. I created a quick reference guide for the team. Result: the project was successful. We met our deadline with PostgreSQL performing exactly as benchmarked. More importantly, my teammate and I maintained a strong working relationship because the decision was based on data, not dominance. That experience taught me disagreements aren't personal battles, they're opportunities to make better decisions together. Data removes ego from technical debates. That's how I handle disagreements.
Excellent. That's a star answer. Notice what changed? Your situation was clear and specific. Capstone project, database choice, tight deadline. I understood the stakes. Your task was well defined. Data-driven, not ego-driven, while maintaining team cohesion. That's mature thinking. Your action showed leadership. You didn't argue, you proposed a test. You documented results. You acknowledged his concern. You made a fair decision and supported the team with a reference guide. That's collaborative problem solving, not ego. Your result had concrete outcome and reflection. The project succeeded, the relationship stayed intact, and you learned a principle. Data removes ego from technical debates. That one sentence told me more about your values than 10 interview questions could. This is how you answer behavioral questions. Structured, mature, growth-oriented. Question 3, done right. One more question to go. This last one determines whether you're genuinely interested in us or just collecting offer letters. Final question.